Hello guys, welcome to today's video. As you guys can probably tell, I'm in a little bit of a different environment, currently in Barcelona, Spain. Today, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a run through of what I've been doing, where I've been living, and we'll hit a gym session at my local gym here in El Carmel. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so unlike the States, there's no Costco or no Sam's Club near me, so I can't do my bulk shopping like I normally would. I was so used to just going once a week, getting everything I need for the entire week, and that was it. Whatever I got. That's what I would eat throughout the week in college, and that was it. But here it's completely different. As you guys can see, like behind me on the streets, there will be bakeries on every corner, cafes, fruit stores, butcher stores, whatever. They're there everywhere all the time. So I don't need to plan ahead. I walk the streets, and when I feel like getting something, I do. It's super nice because in the States, because all the grocery stores are so far, at least for me, I'd have to buy everything ahead of time. And so I wouldn't even know, do I really want this? I didn't even pay any attention to what my body wanted. All I did was get what I knew I needed in terms of macronutrients. Okay, I'm getting chicken, I'm getting rice, this is just what I'm gonna get because that's how we do things here. But our At de Carmel, this is our central market. So pretty much every little town in Spain has a central market like this. And in my experience, what little I have here, it's a little bit more expensive than the smaller stores typically, but than the smaller street stores, but the quality is typically better. So you can see we have our local fruit place. I've gotten a lot of fruit from this store. They have really good options. I'm not gonna get anything today just because I'm leaving soon, but here, so Spain is really known for their cured ham. So what you see behind me, we have the jamon and a bunch of other different cured meat. This right here, dry aged meat. It's very expensive. One time though, I got the thinnest slice possible. I told the guy, the thinnest slice please, and I tried that. That was insane. Really, really good stuff. I get a lot. There are dates there. They're like €5 a kg, so it's pretty cheap. It's really cheap. And then they have a bunch of seafood as well. Large variety. They also have an egg section as well, so you pretty much can get anything. Some nice mackerel. It's practically the market, right? Of every town. This is kind of how the community is built together. People come here. They have little restaurants. It's a odd timing right now because it's about 12:30. So for them it's too late for breakfast. It's too early for lunch. So no one's really eating yet. But they have restaurants. They have a bunch of food. And this is where people get all their things. So I've gotten a fair amount of things here. I really do like the products. I noticed that the Spaniards put a strong emphasis on getting local products, which in the States, I've found at least that it's significantly different than that. The States, we have products from all over the world, and so it's cool to see all these local products. I think they're probably a little bit fresher just because they're so local. So I'm gonna take you guys to my butcher now because I do need to get some food. I will say for post gym. I will say he's great. Danny hooks me up, but at the same time, it's a little bit hit or miss. It's not like Costco where you know what they're gonna have every time. So I've been surviving on cow heart actually. It's allegedly very healthy. It tastes really good and it's really cheap. So that's what we're gonna get if they have it. I'll also get a little bit of liver. I've been doing just like a thin slice of liver every couple days, get a bunch of vitamins and stuff. If they don't, then it's gonna be chicken. So let's see what we got. Carniceria. Carniceria is like I believe it's Catalonian term. Here we are. I'm here in the carniceria, getting some heart, heart. Todo bien, muy bien. Dani aquí también. So that was the butcher I've been going to pretty much my entire time here. They've just been surviving on chicken breast, cow heart. It was really nice. They have orange chicken. A lot of the time their chicken is fed primarily corn instead of soy, so it's orange. My boy Danny would like fillet it up really thinly, and I could just quickly pan sear it. It was good. And then the cow heart, super cheap, super good. So those have been my go-tos during my time in Spain. So if you guys can find local butchers, that's something that I haven't done in the States, but if I have the opportunity to, I think it's great. You get to meet people, have relationships with locals, get fresh produce, and customize your orders, and it's certainly fresher. So super fun. If you guys can notice, I'm walking. Spain, people just walk everywhere. I don't really know many people who have cars. They're all walking, especially in Barcelona, because it is a city after all. So everyone's walking everywhere. We use public transportation for everything. So that's certainly different than the States. But I'll walk you guys to the gym right now. My gym is very local. I deliberately chose this gym. It's a bit isolated, but it's only about a 5-minute walk from my apartment, and it's great. It's super, super nice. Just the equipment is insane. Thankfully, they have a really nice outdoor free weight area, which is really all I've been doing. But the people there, or the people from Spain, they typically just do machines, so it works out perfectly because I don't like machines. So it's really great. So I'll see you guys in the gym. All right, so we walked all the way to the gym. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a voiceover of this workout. We're going to start with standing overhead press. If you guys can tell, pretty much all the exercises I'm doing are going to be compound lifts. I really have phased out practically all isolation lifts. Besides, I do some hammer curls, some normal curls, and a few tricep extensions. That's really it. Just because I'm trying to train more functionally and for fun. And the compound lifts are just significantly more fun for me. So starting here, we're doing some barbell overhead press. I typically do 2 sets of this, 1 time a week. Throughout this time, I've been following 4 times a week. 4 times a week workout split, 2 times upper, 2 times lower. It's very simple, it's very minimalist, and I enjoy it a lot. So we did 1 set of the standing overhead press, and now I'm doing the behind the neck overhead press. I know a lot of people say this is bad for the shoulders, but personally, I've been doing this for a couple months now, and it feels absolutely fantastic. It changes things up a little bit, some slight variety, and I just really enjoy it. It feels so badass. So I'm going to continue doing it as long as my shoulders feel all right. If I start noticing some pain in my shoulders, I'll stop. But as of now, it feels absolutely fantastic. Overall, whenever I'm doing compound lifts, I'm ensuring I'm bracing. So what that means is I take a big breath in before I start the movement, and I tighten my core, creating that inter-abdominal pressure to protect my back. That's one of the biggest things. I've stopped using a belt on everything: squats, deadlift, overhead press, everything. For me, there's really no point. I'm not a power lifter. I just do the compound lifts as they're very functional and they're fun. They feel badass and they build muscle. But I'm no power lifter, so I don't need to use a belt to try to maximize my lifts. I'm kind of done with the whole powerlifting thing. It's just not really for me anymore. I'm mainly training for functionality at this point, and for a little bit of aesthetics as well, but primarily functionality and health. During this workout, I actually carved up really heavily for this, so I look a little bigger than I normally do, but at the same time, I felt a little bit bloated. Then we went into some weighted pull-ups. Weighted pull-ups and weighted dips have been like bread and butter for me. I also was feeling a bit weak today. I think I didn't get the greatest night's sleep. This was my last day actually in my neighborhood. So I did a study abroad for a whole semester, and it was kind of my last day. So a little bit sad doing the last workout in El Carmel, which was the neighborhood I was living in at the time. But I really love this gym. Great outdoor environment, super fun. So we did the weighted pull-ups and going into the weighted dips. I guess you can tell I've definitely lost size overall throughout my time in Spain, but it's just different priorities at this point. I'm not going to always have the opportunity to prioritize or to explore culturally and meet other people in the way I was able to this semester. So that's why I just didn't prioritize the gym and primarily the diet. That was the main thing. So much of the gym is just the diet. I didn't prioritize it. I didn't. It was pretty hard. I mean, I was just eating baguettes and heart, and yeah, it was pretty hard to get in the calories and the protein. So when I get back to the States, I'm certainly gonna prioritize that for a little bit, but ultimately I just haven't been prioritizing hypertrophy as of now. So did some weight and dips, weighted pull-ups, and then these are really the only isolation lifts I've been doing. Some standing overhead tricep extensions. I really like this random bar that I found. It was just fun. Again, fun, badass. Just started to adopt it. Why not? Try something new. One of the things that I was doing is that I have my bread and butter lifts, my squat, my deadlift, my overhead press, this is my pull-ups, my dips, and my bench press. And those are the bread and butter that I keep no matter what. And then I have curls, tricep extensions, and lateral raises, and maybe some other, like a row or something in there that I rotate around depending on what I feel like. But for the most part, it's the bread and butter that's going to be getting the gains. So that's what I did. It's been very fun, very minimalist. Honestly, workouts have been short, very short. I think I've been training about an hour and a half, 4 times a week, sometimes only 3 times a week. 2 upper days, 2 lower days, like I said. And then we did some hammer curls here. Nothing too crazy. Honestly, I've just been getting kind of skinny, to be honest. I know a lot of people hype up the Spanish food, but I just am not a fan, frankly. So it's been a little bit difficult, but it is what it is. We're getting back. We're getting back for sure. So I did some hammer curls. Again, 2 sets on all the exercises, just very high intensity, keeping it simple. Workouts have been about an hour and a half in total. And the first hour primarily consists of weightlifting for me. And then the next 30 minutes after that consist of cardio. The main reason why I'm prioritizing cardio is essential for overall health. The heart is one of the most important muscles and organs pumping blood throughout the entire body, especially the brain. The brain needs a steady supply of blood, oxygenated blood. So having a heart that's very healthy and that's able to pump blood efficiently throughout the rest of the body, it just has a whole range of benefits in terms of one's health. So because of that, I really realized, you know what, cardio is important. As much as it's not great for the gains, it's super important in terms of health. And so I've really tried to implement 20 to 30 minutes after every workout. Typically my workouts, like I said, an hour of weightlifting, 20 to 30 minutes of cardio, and that's it. Simple, in and out. No more of this 2.5 hours of working out. It's just not necessary. It's too much, in my opinion. And so with this minimalist training, just 4 times a week, an hour and 15 to an hour and a half typically of training, it's been great. 10-minute warm up in the morning, before the workout, a little bit of dynamic stretching, things like that, and just hop into it. Do the workout and really focus, guys. And that's it. To maintain and to build a great physique, I've been putting in, I can't say great physique as of now, but a decent physique, and it will get a lot better, specifically once the diet gets tailored in the States. I've been putting in just about 5 to 6 hours a week, which really is not much time when average person can spend so much time on social media and things along those lines. So overall, it was a pretty good workout, but I loved El Carmel's gym. It was a nice small little gym, hole in the wall. Kind of reminded me of my own gym back at home, but great overall. So the next time you guys see me, I'll probably film a video in the States. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I tried to give you a little bit of a glimpse into my life in Spain, what it was like immersing myself in a different culture and spending a significant amount of time in Europe. Certainly different in so many ways from the States, but I do like the States too. It is my home after all, and so it is what I'm used to. But if you guys have the opportunity to immerse yourself in a new way of living, I certainly would recommend it. I think you'll be able to see things from a new perspective that you just, at least I wouldn't have been able to see if I didn't spend a significant amount of time living elsewhere and essentially changing my old norms. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave any questions down below. I am traveling as of now, so I really I don't have access to like internet and everything all the time. And I'm not constantly checking things, but if I see a comment or something like that, I'll try my best to respond and get back to you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.